Hey guys, in this video I'm going to do a quick review of the 3x3 Camouflage Cube by Eden. It kind of looks like a weird 3x3. It has a really tiny centerpiece and these long skinny edge pieces and then these big corner pieces, but it doesn't turn like a 3x3. When you turn it, you see it starts to shapeshift and it looks kind of weird. So basically what this is, it's a 4x4 that has been bandaged and then extended to look like a 3x3. So it makes the puzzle really challenging because you can't really tell what's what. This one's a centerpiece, but then these edge pieces have center pieces and edge pieces of the 4x4 just combined together, and then certain corner pieces have a centerpiece even, and then some edge pieces combined with them. So it's really hard to tell what's what. Eden also has a few other camouflage cubes. They have a 2x2x3, a 2x3x4, a 3x3x4, and a 3x3x2, and they all are the same style puzzle. They are a 4x4 that's been bandaged in a certain way and then extended to look like the other puzzle. So when you start to scramble it up, it gets pretty blocked, and eventually you can only make 2x2 turns. So you can make this turn, centerpiece, and then here, and you can't make this turn here because it's blocked, even though you can make it this way. It's blocked that way, and eventually it reduces itself down to a 2x2. But it's really easy to solve the corner pieces, but it's very, very difficult to solve the inner edge pieces and to pair up all of the edges. Okay, so I'm going to do a size comparison. Here it is next to a normal 3x3, and you can see it's the exact same size. It's smaller than I was expecting. I thought it might be the same size as the Mix-Up Plus cube, but it's not. It's just the size of a normal 3x3. The mechanism that they used is the same one that they use for their mini 4x4, the 46mm one. So the turning quality, it's acceptable, but it does catch quite a bit. It has something to do with the mechanism, I'm not quite sure what. And it corner cuts just a little bit. It'll cut just to about from a line to a line, but not much after that. It also depends on what pieces you're dealing with. So if we go this way, it doesn't corner cut quite as well. It's definitely not a speed solving puzzle, so corner cutting is not that big of a deal. But if you're interested, it does cut a little bit. So I found this puzzle incredibly difficult to solve. I solved it once, and the first time I solved it, it was really easy. I didn't have any problems with this middle layer, but the second time I solved it, I was able to get all of the corners, the 2x2 part, done really quickly, and it took me forever to figure out how to change on the centerpieces and how to do the edge pairing, because when you scramble it up, obviously stuff starts to get blocked, pieces get bandaged together, and it's really hard to figure out what's what because of the way they extended the puzzle. So they also left these edge pieces uncapped. All of them look the same. They're all uncapped, and they're uncapped on both sides, so there's just a thin piece of plastic in the middle, and then they're uncapped on both sides. So it would have looked a little bit nicer if they had capped them, and they also had the Eden logo inside. But it definitely takes away a little bit from the aesthetics of the puzzle, but it doesn't really affect the turning quality, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so what's the bottom line? I probably wouldn't recommend this puzzle to most people. I didn't really enjoy solving it, and I think that it's a very hard puzzle to solve. So just for that matter, it's not much fun, but if you are looking for a challenging solve, this is definitely one of them. I think the most interesting part of this puzzle is when someone picks it up expecting it to turn like a 3x3, and it does this weird shape-shifting thing. It's kind of funny just to see the reaction. But other than that, it's not all that entertaining. But if you guys have any questions, please just leave them down below, and I will be sure to respond. And maybe leave a comment about your most difficult solve. This was definitely one of them. It took me a really long time. And maybe the Gear Cube Extreme. That was really hard for me, at least. But other than that, I don't have much else to say about the 3x3 Camouflage Cube. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on my next video.